Thank you all for coming here today. I expect you know what all this is about. We've come here really almost with a sense of regret that we've had to come to this, which is really clearing our names in public. Over the past month or so, articles have been appearing which must have put doubt into the hearts of all the people who supported the Gurkha Justice campaign last year and the wonderful policy which was won for retired Gurkhas to be allowed the right to come and settle in this country. Today, what we want to do is to call on the Prime Minister to affirm that the policy is one that he still completely supports, to affirm from the Prime Minister that the Ministry of Defence is behind everything they said they would be behind, and also for us to say to the people of this country, what you did was to back a just cause, and that we have not stopped working solidly for the Gurkhas, even though we've been doing it in the quiet, as we promised the Prime Minister last year. I think we'd also like to bring something else up, which is the implication that we have somehow disseminated falsehoods to Gurkhas, telling them that if they came here they would get £1,000 a week, they'd live like millionaires, they'd get cars, they'd get free homes and jobs. This is absolutely and completely untrue. However, the Ministry of Defence has prepared a leaflet for anybody who wishes to make an application to settle, which has been distributed, I believe, in Nepal and also in this country, in which it gives them the right, lays out the rights which they have towards housing, towards how you put your name down for a doctor, how you apply for places in schools and things like this. This is all contained in the Ministry of Defence leaflet, which is either has been handed out, or there's a bit of a muddle here, will soon be ready to be handed out, or has been widely handed out. So the idea that we have somehow lured Gurkhas over here with promises of paradise is absolutely and completely untrue. All we have said to the Gurkhas is that we have now won for you, thank God, a right for you to apply to settle if you so wish in this country. I think we'd also like to point out that there are very, very many veteran societies and service charities which are supporting these people, which the MOD is apparently working closely with. Now, there have, of course, been photographs of distressed Gurkhas who have arrived with a suitcase only, or with not enough money to buy a cup of tea, or however it's been reported. In which case, that's exactly what these societies have been set up for. That's exactly what these charities are for. This is exactly to whom the MOD should be addressing itself and its leaflets and its offers of help and aid. The idea that in some way they should either be sent straight back so they don't embarrass us, or that it is somehow our fault for these people coming in, it puts us into a cloud cuckoo land. Now look, we've been quiet for a month. We've been not hoping it would go away, that would be too much, but hoping maybe that somebody would correct some of these faults which have been spread about in the press, and the press, some of them have picked them up and become wilder and wilder in their accusations. We hated today having to come because we have all behaved completely honourably, and the work that has been going on behind the scenes for the past 10 months since the policy was announced in May has just been completely ceaseless.